morning, night city. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sick. This sucks.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Well, welcome to episode 56 of 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
My name is Jacob.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah?
You know what I never asked either of our parents if, instantly off topic as soon as this happens, every time, 10 times out of 10, can never start an episode normal. Ever.
True.
I swear. I know prior to having the name Elijah, Mom wanted to name me Cain. Pass. Sorry, Mom. Thank you.
Well.
Thank you. So I never asked if anybody else in our family if they ever had any other names that they thought of using.
I think mine was going to be Oliver originally.
It was. No. I thought your middle name was going to be Oliver.
Pretty sure my first name was going to be Oliver.
Could you imagine being an Oliver?
Nope.
Straight up. Nope. Pass.
That's not me.
Nah, dude. No. Oliver? That's
Yuck.
I want to.
Yuck. If you're named Oliver, I bet it works. But my name being Oliver? Yuck.
You imagine if my name was Cain, dude?
That means I would have been Abel, no doubt. That's
That would
definitely
not
a
have been
mom
okay
type
if they
thing to
did that.
do.
If they did that, that is not okay. And then, yeah, we both just ended up with biblical names. It's fine.
Yeah, well,
It's fine.
you know.
And then,
You
for the longest time, the name Elijah, I didn't hear it anywhere, right? And then out of nowhere, I just end up at a school where there's two other Elijahs there.
Yeah,
And then
right?
There was another Elijah at one of our, it was like a school sports wise that we did stuff with. It was the Baptist school. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, St. Mary's?
No, not St. Mary's. No, I can't remember what it was. But there was a third Elijah. And then now, down here, there's a bunch of Elijahs. I hear people say Elijah all the time. Kristen said she heard somebody in the store the other day. It was like, this kid's grandma yelled at this kid and was like, Elijah!
What are they, Mom?
No, see, because I make fun of Kristen because she says Elijah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not French, dog. It's Ja.
It's Ja.
Elijah.
Ja.
That's crazy. So, anyways, names aside, I'm still sick. I didn't even tell you. I took Tuesday off of work. Yeah, straight up. I woke up Tuesday and I was like, I'm dying.
Yuck.
Yeah. I took 2 COVID tests. Negative, dude. I'm not you. I'm not speed running.
Dude, I am speed running.
We're good.
I'm going to get a third time, and I'm still not going to get a booster.
Well, technically speaking, right, if we're being
It's a booster
honest,
every time I get it.
That's what I was about to say. It's still...
It's a super boost, honestly.
Is that... I mean, that's technically how a vaccine works, right? Is they introduce
they give you the antibodies.
Yeah.
They give you the antibodies.
Yeah. They
I'm
introduce
I'm getting the whole thing.
Jacob said, I'm just getting it.
Dude, yep. I'm filtering it in like SpongeBob.
That's great. That's good. Pass. Dude, I haven't been sick in so long, and it just... I'm so happy I don't live up north because it felt like I was getting sick all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
Like all the time.
It's because the weather up here is trash, dude.
Couldn't escape it. But now
you got that humid air just
that's good.
Cleansing your lungs all the time.
Delicious. Ooh, delicious. Yeah, not really. We got hurricanes though. Dude.
You ain't got a hurricane like Florida got a hurricane.
Not even Florida, dude. Did you see what happened in North Carolina?
Yeah, dude, the floods.
North Carolina, half of North Carolina got wiped off the map, dog. Like, wiped off the map. Like, I'm talking leveled.
I'm pretty sure it's still there if I look.
I mean, it is still there. But I'm saying, like, there were like towns that were
I saw.
leveled.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
And like, I was thinking about that because if you look at the way the hurricane went, right? It hit the upper left side of Florida, but then turned upwards towards North Carolina. And like, I'm very surprised it did that much damage having gone that far.
Yeah, I mean, just this weekend, the weather caught up here even. The wind was hitting us.
It was windy down here too. It was windy here for sure.
I mean, it was a massive, massive hurricane.
Category 4, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were saying it's like pretty extremely life-threatening.
Oh, Category 4? That's winds, is it like over 150, 160? Dude, that's oh yeah. Yeah, that's nothing to play with. And
like
then
as fast as a car in Cyberpunk.
I swear.
When I barely push the trigger down, dude.
Zing.
Why are the cars like that?
I don't know.
Man. Anyways, hurricane's crazy.
So they knew there was another tropical disturbance, right? After this hurricane started coming up, they were like, there's another one, all right? Mm-hmm. And it is forming in the exact same spot that this last hurricane went. And so the thing with hurricanes is they don't really take the same route, okay? It is like the likelihood of it to take the same route is nigh impossible, okay? Which means it's either got to go extremely west.
Straight up,
us, dog.
Travis Scott, 100%. About to put on a show.
And then here's the kicker, right? Here's the thing, right? There's a second one. There's 2 storms.
Dude, like Juice WRLD said, the party never ends.
Dude, there's 2 storms right now. Sitting just down there, hanging out. Yeah. And then the past hurricane, they knew it was going to be a Category 3. They were like, yeah, before it makes landfall, it's going to be a Category 3. And then like right before it made landfall, they were like, oh, Cat 4, baby. Like,
you know, we should have caught this beforehand, but
I'm telling
board up the windows.
The Ida, when Ida came through, Ida was a Category 4, and it was in some areas. We already went over this. They didn't classify it as a Cat 5 because insurance companies are like,
right.
They have to pay out if it's classified as a Category 5. Insurance companies literally just have to pay out no matter what. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They just have to do it.
It's fine.
There is no debate. So for them to ever really use the Category 5, it's like super extremes. But there were places like people down here that do their own weather testing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had wind gusts at 219 miles an hour, dog. When Ida came through. 219.
That's rough.
That's wild. Like, I could just pick up a car and toss it like a sack of potatoes. Like you're talking like it could pick up a semi-truck and just be like, oh, bye. And there's nothing you can do about it. It was wild watching while I was coming in and watching the news and like everything happening before it made it to us. Like that's where it gets slightly terrifying. Mm-hmm. Because you're sitting there watching the news and they're reporting this stuff before it has made it to you, and you get to see just like how bad it is, right?
Right.
And you're like, just like, well, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's coming
now or never.
There's no getting out of this.
Yikes.
Yeah. Top tier. So don't recommend hurricanes.
Oh, really?
So I mean, the trade-off is, you either get sick often or hurricanes. Pick, or just move out the West Coast, and I don't know how it works out there.
Well, earthquakes. Move to the West Coast and then fall off the West Coast.
I mean, like, has anybody fall off the West Coast? Has anybody like been like seriously injured over earthquakes in California, right? Like, I mean, a little rumble.
I'm sure it's been bad. And then you
sure.
got wildfires.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the wildfire situation. California.
I forget about like the
bad
acres
bad
and acres of wildfires.
Ain't nothing like our cousin starting wildfires though.
Man, he did do that, didn't he? He did, dude. I remember that day. I remember.
Yeah, we were at our grandparents.
Were you there with me?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I just remember looking out back, like
the window.
Yeah, I was just
I saw smoke, and then in the woods, could
fire
literally could see the fire in the woods. Dude.
Oh. I remember seeing the fire truck and an ambulance like in the trail behind our grandparents' house. I was like, they don't belong back there.
And they just, you know what's like the craziest thing? Okay, right? Like, what's the craziest thing is that the fire department got called out to our cousin legitimately started a wildfire. Okay,
like a forest fire.
Like legitimately, he did that. Yo, I'm writing him out so hard.
No names.
This
was a good over a decade ago. Almost 20 years ago, actually. Holy.
Not 20 years ago, Jacob, where are you at?
Dude, had to have been
I
because...
wasn't 8.
Yeah, I guess.
Dude,
I must have been 8, so I mean...
It was 15.
Yeah,
I'll
15 years ago. Yeah, I had to have been like 8.
So, the fire department got called out to take care of this. It was like straight up 2 acres of land got burned. At least.
Good times. Right? Yeah,
like,
dude, and it smelled so bad. For so long, it smelled so bad.
If you've never seen a wildfire, which I don't recommend at all, because it's terrible, it is the weirdest thing ever, because we from where our dad's house sat, we could take trails through the woods to our cousin's house, and then from our cousin's house to our grandparents' house. It was just like trails through the woods. And we walked these trails like since we were children, okay? And then after this happened, and then seeing everything just literally destroyed, the craziest thing ever. Like,
it was nuts.
And
it was crazy.
It took
8
years.
Yeah, it took a long time for it to regrow.
Yeah.
And it smelled so bad.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough. It smelled
it was bad.
Awful.
But so the fire department got called out, right, for them to take care of this. And they did. They put it out, thank goodness. Because Michigan's actually really bad for fires.
Especially
a lot of the time.
It was literally the middle of the summer.
Yeah, it was like a real dry point. So it was like, and we lived on almost on a. It was between. We lived between a lot of woods and a lot of open field.
Yeah.
All right. So that field, if it made it to the field, like it would have been over, dude. It would have been.
Their neighbors would have been the first ones to go.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. But so fire department gets called out. They take care of it. And then, like, nobody got in trouble, right? Nobody got. There was no investigation. That just nobody got in trouble.
Yeah, really.
Like, you think about it,
kind of weird how nothing came of that, eh?
They were literally burning their garbage, dude. It's illegal, brother. Dog, what? That happened.
I mean,
nobody got in trouble.
It was a bunch of kids. I don't even think their parents were home at the time, so I don't think anybody fessed up to anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Probably just so hot. Because it does happen.
Doug,
I mean,
they had a spot to do this. And
the burn barrel? Dude, they're literally burning their garbage in a barrel.
Yeah, nobody questioned this.
Well, it was family. I'm sure, you know what? I bet our grandpa did that a number of times. And they're like, yeah.
I ever tell you about... Dude, I ever tell you about the time... So, Jacob and I think we've talked about it on the podcast, how we used to go out with our grandpa every year. And we'd go...
Oh, logging?
Yeah, we'd go logging. I think we've talked about it before. Like, we had to. But one year, I was with him, and he was getting the truck ready, the red truck.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't start for some reason. So he poured some gas into the carburetor at the top, okay? At the top of the motor. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna go start it right quick. And he turns it on. And it caught on fire.
Yes. The old smoke top method.
I was like, 100%, dude. Yep, this is right. This is right. And he comes, mind you, this man is like 85.
I can hear it.
Dude. Huh? Yeah. 100%. That's exactly like,
grabs a rag and just starts flapping.
That's exactly what he did. He had a rag in his back pocket, dude.
I can see it. Oh, shit.
And we're talking an 85-year-old man who is just like, he's just hunched over, just like the tiniest old dude. It was hilarious. It was, dude, hilarious. Just acted like nothing happened, as if like this vehicle's not actually on fire right now.
He's a man's man.
Boy, was he! I swear.
It ain't a problem until somebody's hurt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's what it was. That's crazy. I still want to find out why they didn't get investigated, though, dude. Nothing happened. Like, literally nothing. Nobody got in trouble. There was no follow-up. Like, you can't be doing this. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
They just continued to do it. Doug, that's crazy.
Maybe it's because it was their own property. They're just like...
Illegal. It don't matter. Illegal.
I mean, who are they hurting if they're just burning the trees on their own land,
What? Who are they hurting? Illegal, but fair point. Just like how their sewage just dumps into the
dude,
woods.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think that, they just...
Their sewage system didn't work, and their sewage literally just dumped into the woods, dog. It probably still does today. That's crazy.
I mean...
That's crazy. There were times we'd walk outside, like outside of our parents' house, and it just... Like, dog, it smelled like...
death.
Sewage.
Yeah.
'Cause there was.
Dude, it was so bad.
It was so bad.
Man, I'm so glad I lived somewhere else.
Little house on the prairie, Doug. People don't understand. I'm telling some wild stories right now.
People really don't understand.
Cousins had burn barrels. Their sewage got just pumped into the woods.
It sounds more redneck than anything, but like it
100%.
really wasn't. That's the thing.
It wasn't.
It wasn't hillbilly like or none of that because it comes across very golly.
Yeah. Golly.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's just old fashioned. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just old fashioned.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to put it, is that it's old fashioned. We are 56 episodes deep, and there's still like weird stuff, like stories that come to my mind that we have not talked about on the podcast, right? And we've talked a lot about our hometown. We've talked about just how a whole plethora of things. But then there's like situations like this, right? Like, dude. Cousin started a forest fire because he was burning garbage. Like, what, dude?
It happens.
What? Huh? You ever just look outside a window and see a bear, dude? Huh?
Huh?
That happened at Grammy and Pop-Ups. What do you mean, huh? Outside of Granny's house. What do you mean, huh, dude? Huh?
I mean, yeah, it does happen. I don't think I ever saw something like that, though.
What?
I don't think I ever saw anything. Yeah, I don't think.
So on the podcast, I talked this story about I was leaving our cousin's house one night. I was in a car, mind you, and I was going down the driveway. Like I was just I was going back to the Sioux, and I was leaving their house, and there was just a lynx in the driveway, just staring at me, dude.
Just a bobcat?
A lynx.
Are you sure it was a lynx?
Yeah, was it a bobcat?
It's a bobcat. Gotta be a bobcat.
Oh yeah, don't listen to me, dude. Not a lynx, bobcat. It's fine. It's fine.
How did we get here?
It's a bobcat. Oh, they're the same thing. Gotcha. Okay. Well. All right.
Cool.
Anyways. No, I was just talking about like the goofy stuff because of how much we've talked about our hometown, but then there's still stuff that like randomly I just get to like sprinkle in there, dude. A little bit of seasoning.
Living out in the countryside. Got a lot of stories.
The only thing like we didn't have happen was like we didn't live on a farm. Like, right?
That's yeah.
We didn't live on a farm. We didn't do that. Our friend.
Yeah.
Friend is straight off the farm, dude. Straight out the farm. We were just talking about him before we started this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, straight off the farm.
I couldn't do it.
No One of the smartest individuals I know. Straight off the farm.
Hey, you know.
That's crazy.
Hard working. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. A little bit of hard work.
I remember. Dude. I don't know if I told the story of when I lived with him. And dude, I remember because he was going to college and I ended up moving in with him. I moved downstate and I moved in with him. And I just remember him. I'm sitting on the couch, right? Because we were. I knew he was coming home from class soon, and we had stuff we needed to get done. So I was sitting on the couch just waiting for him to get back. I'm hanging out, and he just walks in, and he takes. Mind you, I was. Ah, man. I had to have been 18. I think I was 18, which would have made him 16. Or I was 19 and he was 17, something like that, right? And he walks in the front door, takes his backpack off, sets it on the chair, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm not going back." And that's, like, I looked at him, I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, Yeah, I'm dropping out. I was like, this is dude, like, dog, what? What do you mean? And like, he just straight up, that day,
mind made up.
Dog, he made his mind, and that man is literally one of the most successful people I legitimately know.
Hit the ground running, man.
Love the guy. He's hilarious.
Great guy.
Oh, see, all right, so you doing this Trump impression? I was talking to Ben, right, the other night. We were playing games, and Ben just got in voice with us. And he was like, "Listen." He's like, "My wife and I, we will listen to you guys in the car." He's like, "Jacob's Trump impression," he's like, "it kills me." He's like, "He does it too well." He's like, every time he does it, he's like, "I just die laughing."
Some would say I do it great. Others say, "Dude, I'm going to make it great again."
And what's so bad is you do the whole, your whole body is it, dude, and like people can't see it, so Ben just doesn't know. Like, because you get the neck in there and everything, yeah, dude.
Quite frankly,
that's great.
It's so dumb. Oh my gosh,
that's great though. It's top tier. So in other breaking news this week, what did you do, Jacob?
I bought a new GPU.
Oh.
Making my computer great again.
Of course. Why not?
I almost went into it, dude. Sometimes I gotta stop myself.
The fact you literally, I saw it happen. You twisted the neck and everything, and then you're like, no. Almost went right back into it, dude. Oh, that's.
I got a great deal on the card though, so.
Oh, my face hurts now. That was good. Jacob straight up went and bought a graphics card for $500. For an extra 15 frames in Cyberpunk.
That's so not true. You say that, but hear me out. I have completely now maxed that game out, ray tracing maxed, and I'm getting over 100 frames. On my last card, that's tight. 20 frames. 23.
I mean, no, 100%. 100%.
So we're talking way more than 15 frames.
If I go into Kabuki, dude, and I tried to do that,
dude, you go to Jig Street,
100%, I'm getting 17. Like
I went to Jig Street. I was getting 90 to 100 plus.
That's crazy.
Maxed out, dude. Maxed out. It's raining. The ground's reflecting all the lights.
See, people don't like. All right,
they don't get it.
If you're not into games, you won't get it. If you're into games, and you don't, if you play games and you don't like look at things from a technical standpoint and you're just into games, that's also really cool. But just know graphically, the future of games, lighting plays such a massive, just a monumental role in the graphic fidelity of video games. Like,
oh yeah.
The fact that NVIDIA is currently working on a project in which, what is it called? It's something remix, right?
I have no idea. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the retro stuff?
Yeah. Basically, any old game, you can just, like, kind of implement ray tracing, which is specifically only for lighting. That is the only thing that it is changing is the lighting in the game.
RTX remix, yeah.
Okay.
They've already done it with the original Portal, right? Like
yeah,
the original Portal, you can just completely change all of it with RT.
And Max Payne 2. No, it might be Max Payne 1. But if you went to YouTube right now and you looked up the RTX remix of Max Payne, the original Max Payne, and the original Max Payne, mind you, came out in like the year like 1999, or it was between 99 and 2001. And if you just look at the original game versus just the lighting difference that NVIDIA has added to the game.
Wow. Dude, it changes the whole game. It looks like it's completely new.
Monumental difference. And it's only lighting. There's nothing else in it has been changed. It's the lighting.
The textures don't look any different or anything.
It's lighting. I actually want to say that I think AI does, texture-wise, I think AI does play a role.
Looks like it could be upscaled. I'm looking at some of these posters on the wall of this, and I'm like, ooh, this is way too detailed for that old of a game.
Lighting plays just a massive role in video games.
Character model.
And I remember when Ray it's farts, and he's got that stationary face, dude. The Sam Lake face.
The fades on. Yeah.
But I remember when ray tracing was first announced, right? And it was for Battlefield
2042.
No,
I think it was 5, wasn't it?
No, I think it was before 1. It was Battlefield 1.
Was it 1?
It was Battlefield.
That was 2017.
1. Yeah. No, maybe it wasn't 1 then.
It couldn't have been 1. I think it's Battlefield. What? I don't know. Let's find out.
It was one of the Battlefield games. And like when it got announced, everybody in the gaming industry,
Battlefield 5, baby.
That was 5. Look at Jacob's honest. He knows.
Boom, me and my history.
People's jaws dropped to the floor because basically NVIDIA did something that they didn't expect to happen in not just gaming, but because this ray tracing can be used for movies, like animated movies and all sorts of stuff. But they did something that they anticipated wasn't going to happen for like the next 15 years, which is like huge when you think about it. That NVIDIA was just like in out of nowhere, it was just like, oh, we've made this thing and it works.
Well, they finally had the hardware for it. Get this. The algorithm for ray tracing was proposed in 1968.
See? And they thought it wasn't going to happen for another 15 years after it was initially announced for Battlefield 5.
Oh, for 5, I was like,
yeah. That like they literally didn't think the technology was going to be existent.
Yeah, they've been trying to get ray tracing on computers for literally
a long time,
forever.
A long
since the
time.
computers came around, because that was the 60s when computers were made.
And it's just
like at least commercially.
Crazy. Yeah, commercially. But very big deal. Lighting plays a very, 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 very big deal when it comes to video games. So, ray tracing is actually really tight.
Heck yeah, I like ray tracing. But if you turn it on games, you're gonna cook your system.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, it's using every ounce of your graphics card. Every ounce of it.
Well, my card has lots of ounces.
There you go. He says it's got lots of ounces. And now I'm the one that gets like stuck in the past back here because Jacob bought the 4070 Super, and then Kristen just yesterday bought a whole new computer.
It's probably my fault. I tweeted about it, and she said she was gonna upgrade.
100%. That's what
nobody stopped me,
because I told her, I was like, Jacob just went and bought a 4070, and she's like, I know. I liked his tweet. And then so she was looking at it, and she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. And then she bought that, so she's got a computer on the way that's a wild computer. So that's tight. No, I'll just hang out over here in the corner and not use ray tracing.
Who needs it, right?
You know what's actually crazy is so Silent Hill 2 comes out in about a week. The remake of Silent Hill 2 comes out in about a week. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get that. Brother, I'm no lifing. Like day one.
Good time I got
and this sucks.
Good time to get this card, man.
2 tropical disturbances on their way. Estimated for late next week.
That's fine. You can buy the game, right? I'll play it and let you know how it is.
I hate it here.
You know what? I'll record it.
There you go.
And send it to you.
At least do that. Do that. Yeah, he says yeah.
It'll be me voiceovering the whole game as Trump. What's beyond this wall? Look at this wall. It's just fog.
He said it's just fog. What's behind this wall?
I walk up to a creature. I think it's eating the dogs and eating the cats. Quite frankly, I'd like to get out of here. Wake me up from this dream. They must have gave me the same mix they gave Joe.
I swear. So, all right, we're a week out of Silent Hill 2. Okay. And I was just today, finally, I was just like, yo, I need to look at the recommended PC settings, because like I'm gonna be mad if I can't play this thing maxed out. Like,
you should be able to. Well, maxed out.
I was about. That's what I'm saying. I am going to be mad if I can't play it maxed out. Went to go look at the recommend, not even the minimum. The recommended is an i7 like 80. It's the 8K series, an i7 8K, and a 2080. So I was like, we're good. I'm gonna max that bad boy out.
Yeah.
I ain't even.
That's not bad at all.
I should be able to play max, fine. But then again, Bloober and PC and the Layers of Fears games, they weren't optimized well. So, and I know that they're prioritizing the PlayStation 5 because Sony, So my hopes are not high for day one.
The PlayStation 5 is the worst console ever made. And I stand behind it because everybody I know that has a PlayStation 5 has an issue with it, one way or another.
Actually, though?
Yeah. I know a dude, I've talked about it on the podcast. I know a dude who has literally his PlayStation can't play games because it just shuts off. It overheats. It just shuts off.
That's what you want.
He sent it to Sony twice, maybe 3 times now. And every time they're like, yeah, we don't know.
What do you mean?
They don't know what's wrong with it, but it keeps shutting off. And they're like, yeah, we fixed it. Send it back. And it shuts off.
Dog, what? I would be so mad.
Just yesterday, Lindsay was dealing with a heck of a time on the internet. The internet wouldn't, literally, I hardwired this thing into the modem and it wouldn't connect.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wait, what are you
But it's fine
about?
now.
Your PlayStation? Or your computer?
No, her PlayStation.
Oh, her PlayStation
5. Yeah, hardwired.
Oh, she has a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Why did I just not know you have a PlayStation 5?
I don't know, man. I'm going to be playing GTA 6, though, when that comes out. Loser, dude. Dude, you don't have a GPU or a PlayStation 5.
He says, loser. Loser. I just didn't know you had a PlayStation 5.
I mean, I don't. Lindsay does, but I look at it.
I mean, y'all in the same household, all right? Okay?
I look at it.
Yeah, you got a computer, that's why. Duh.
I have her PlayStation 5 hanging off the side of my motherboard.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Times 2. But that's, I actually found out recently that Silent Hill 2 was initially, of course, not going to be released on PC alongside it being, alongside the PlayStation 5.
Of course, naturally.
And you know why? You know why? Because Sony, right?
Well, yeah, but then they realized that they wouldn't make any money.
They didn't realize that. Bloober basically was like, you are going to make a giant mistake if you don't do this. Bloober had to vouch for the PC community.
Hear me out.
Sony, get your head out of your butt and start releasing games on PC day one, just like your boy Xbox doing over here. Just
not only that,
Ubisoft
now, dude.
Do it, brother. Just do it.
Ubisoft is putting it on Steam and whatnot. They're going to put Shadows on Steam day one.
If it ever comes out.
Get this. Bloodborne is playable start to finish on PC now.
I saw that article today.
Dude.
I mean, allegedly.
Who cares about any Sony game on a PlayStation at this point? Allegedly. We got Bloodborne, and I'm pretty sure there was another PlayStation game that just got... It is successfully starting up now. I think it was Uncharted.
I was just about to say, if it's Uncharted, dude, it's over.
Oh.
Like, what? We talked about this a couple weeks back. Like, PlayStation just does not have... They don't have any exclusives that are worth your time right now. And it's
only if Uncharted was out.
But it's all... They're all to blame. They're all to blame for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, me as a consumer... I would 100%. I would play a new Killzone game, without a doubt.
I think everybody would. Yeah, people really like Killzone.
Killzone was huge. Another PlayStation exclusive FPS game that died. That I know the people that played it loved. Resistance.
Oh yeah,
was a PlayStation exclusive, and
that was. It died because of some other game I remember hearing. I can't remember what it was. But Resistant did die because of something else.
Sony has exclusives that they could have pursued, and they just, for some reason, haven't. Which is dumb. Like, they're doing it to themselves, and now they're dropping a console that is $800, and they're expecting people to buy it on a whim. Because
no, hear me out. Hear me out. I already went over this. This is why they're doing it. Hear me out. They're gonna drop this console. Everybody's gonna go, no. And GTA is gonna come out, and everybody's gonna go, oh, I'm only 30 frames per second unless I buy this new PlayStation.
Oh, you might be onto something.
And Sony goes, oh, we are partnered with Rockstar. That's right. So we can just bundle Rockstar GTA 6 with our PlayStation and sell it for $650 and get Rockstar sales and sell our PlayStation Pro and profit. And then everybody's going to buy it because, of course, they're going to do it for GTA 6, especially with the ray tracing capabilities of the new PlayStation.
Are we about to get Bloodborne for GTA 6?
Are we about to get
Bloodborne?
You're about to get scammed.
Are we about to get Bloodborne?
It's going to be 100% restricted to 30 frames per second unless you're on the Pro. I would almost guarantee it. And there probably won't even be a ray tracing feature for this original PlayStation 5. And if there is, it's still going to be 60 frames. And I bet the Pro will offer you 60 FPS with ray tracing on. I'd bet.
Dude, console players are getting cheeked. I'm sorry.
And they'll sell the physical version of GTA with the PlayStation, so you have to get the disc thing.
Oh, dude, because the game is gonna be too big, brother. Like it's gonna be. Dude. Could you imagine?
No, just wait. You just wait.
Dude, Sony, they know what they're doing.
I'm telling you, if that doesn't happen, I'd be amazed.
Dude, they're getting ready to scam the world.
You know what?
Is GTA 6 drop
next fall?
No, all right, well, time out.
Console only first. No PC at launch. It's gonna be Xbox and PlayStation. No PC.
You're
already checked. I already checked, man. I already checked, man. Cue the SpongeBob sad music.
Dude.
You know what, though? All that means is when the PC version does come out, they'll have ironed out most of it. Right? Right?
Bro, I'm so mad right now.
Dude, I told you you're not. I'm going to be playing GTA 6. You're going to not be playing GTA 6. Dude, I'm so sorry.
So, I'm going to be.
Yeah, dude.
You, on the other hand, not.
You should return that $1,400 computer.
Dude, what? Like, in what world? Microsoft is they are officially prioritizing like PC releases day one now.
Good.
All right. Sony is attempting to get there. They're starting to put their exclusives on PC. Like they're trying. Rockstar. Take-Two. I hate you.
I know. The reason they do it makes sense. It's because making it for the PlayStation 5 is way easier for them to do everything for the PlayStation 5 and then move out from there.
Is it?
It is. 100%. There's way less kinks to iron out for doing everything for the PlayStation.
But if they're going to have it on the Xbox the same day, show me the technicalities. The technicalities are in the engine they use then. 100%.
I think it is.
It's the porting for they're hindering themselves.
I'm pretty sure they've been working with Sony since Red Dead Redemption came out.
Get it together, brother. Dude, GTA
Take-Two
5
doesn't care, dude.
GTA 5 has sold over 190 million units.
Yeah, they've made billions and billions.
If you estimated what 190 million, right? If you 190 million, let's just say $30, right? 190 million times 30. Dude. Let's get some math in here, sorry. That's $5 billion. It's almost 6.
Since release, GTA 5 has made $8.6 billion USD. So that's about, what is that, 12 years? They've made almost $10 billion over 12 years just off of one video game.
Like we've talked about this before.
And they hadn't made one single DLC for anything. Dang it. Here we are buying shark cards.
That's what I was about to say.
For what?
I was like, dude. So if they sold over 190 million units, and that's less than $6 billion, and you're telling me it made over 10 billion?
No, it made 8.6 billion.
Oh, sorry. The other $2 billion, almost $3 billion, right? Is strictly in people giving them their money for shark cards.
I mean, hear me out, dude. Within the first 3 days, they made over $1 billion on the game.
What?
Yeah.
In the first 3 days?
Grand Theft Auto 5 was originally released in 2013 for the PlayStation 3, the 360, and within 3 days had made over $1 billion in sales. Fastest ever made by any entertainment release in history.
You said 2013?
2013. So was that 11 years the game's been out? Dang. Yeah, they made around $800 million in its first 24 hours. Huh. Dude. Give me some of that. give me a little bit.
That's a little disgusting.
Bit. I played GTA.
He said I deserve some of that.
Dude, I made them. What are you talking about? That's my money.
Jacob, did you ever buy a shark card?
No. I scammed GTA Online out of trillions.
You can't say that, Jacob.
I did. And they tried to make me suffer the repercussions, but they failed. I kept all my cars. I kept every car. I kept every hotel or apartment. Dude, I have everything. I had like $25 million still in my account.
Dude,
and all of my friends got reset. Except for me.
Jacob's like, yeah, I'm going to ghost the game for a little while so they just don't hit me.
I did.
Jacob
did.
Knew.
And they didn't ban me. They didn't reset me. I kept all the cars, dude. I bought every car. I bought all the yacht upgrades.
But what's really crazy is Karma came back around and then banned you from Call of Duty.
You know what? That is okay with me. Because guess what comes out every year?
Call of Duty.
You're darn right. Guess what comes out every decade plus?
No, magic,
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
so,
the unicorn.
Hear me out. Activision. Dude, I got an active vision of them failing.
Oh. So,
what a loser that company.
I swear. No, we haven't seen any like actual. I mean, all right. So we've seen gameplay per se, right? We've seen in-game cinematics.
And hear me
cinematics.
Out. Most of that is based off of Red Dead 2's engine. Rockstar has a tendency to use old game assets for their first little trailer, and the game's not going to look like that first trailer. When we see it again, it's not going to be that trailer.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
I want you to know that.
That's going to be crazy.
It's going to be times 5.
When, dude? If it's coming out fall of next year, when are we
going to see it? It's going to be either within the next 3 months or
the Game Awards.
Like,
it's going to be the Game Awards. It's going to be the Game Awards. 100%. 100%. 100%. If it's coming out next fall.
Here's why I don't think it's going to be that.
Why?
Because I think Rockstar doesn't want anything to be in the light when that thing comes out. When they drop it, they don't want anything else to be going on. They're going to drop it middle of the day at a random time so everybody goes, what just happened?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They're not going to go, yeah, GTA, but also 3 games that I just saw earlier today that I've been waiting for 5 years got announced.
Well, what's really going to happen, right, is that is probably their game plan, but we all know for a fact the trailer's going to get leaked 3 days early, just like the last trailer, okay? It's going to happen. And then Rockstar, once again, is going to take to the internet and be like, we're just going to announce our own trailer. Because
that's probably why they're not going to do the Game Awards, because they'd have to send it to somebody to announce it at the Game Awards.
And then it's just,
And then it's out. It's over.
It's a crapshoot.
But if they were just like, because the way they did it with Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5, they released little like teasers. So they already did one to be like, okay, dude, we're making it.
Red
but
Dead was wild.
I think sometime here this fall, they're going to announce one. And then next, like, I don't know, April, they'll probably do another one. And then come summer, they'll do one more. And that'll be the thing that holds everybody over for like 4 months until the game comes out. They're going to do they're going to do another one to introduce the guy. They're probably going to do one trailer to introduce Jason.
Yeah.
One to introduce the girl, and then one like gameplay trailer.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that probably.
Knowing, because that makes the most sense.
Dude, Grand Theft Auto's getting a female, pro tag? Are any of them pro tags?
Sadie Adler they were going to make a DLC for that girl from Red Dead 2, but they dropped everything because Rockstar loves money, dude.
GTA 5, what do you mean? That's why.
Oof.
That's why. Oof. GTA 5, dog. They're still releasing content for GTA Online.
They can stop anytime.
They don't have to, because it's just printing money. It's just printing money, dude.
No,
they probably have a team of 5 people, like, legitimately working on it.
I believe they stopped making, like, content add-ons for it earlier this year. They announced they were because they were doing... all their focus was going, and they have small teams that are doing like holiday things, and they said they were going to add those like weekly updates. But they do that with Red Dead Redemption 2, and they've been doing that for years. They haven't added content, but they add like special event playlists and stuff like that.
That's what I was going to say, is that they have like, not so much events, it's like little, I don't know, extra stories online. I don't know what that's called. I didn't really play GTA Online. Didn't care. Sorry.
GTA Online was good for cheating.
Oh.
Good for cheating.
Yeah,
well, I don't mean... Well, did you hear about what happened with the RV, dude? That is legit good for cheating.
What?
Did you hear about... Oh, my goodness. There was this whole thing. The other day, I was going to work one morning, and I was, like, checking my phone. And I saw that the whole GTA RP community was in flames because somebody literally cheated on their, like, spouse with an RP person over the servers, and this person did it with like multiple people across the RP server, and it just ended a whole marriage. Crazy. Dude, GTA RP is life-changing, dude. They were in it. They were in it. Dude, who plays The Sims anymore?
Dude. Oh, talking about The Sims, you saw like basically Project Renee just got canceled.
Go figure, dude. It's The Sims.
Oh, well,
they're going to go, let's make a slightly different version of The Sims. No, let's just make Sims. Come on. Let's just change it a little bit.
That's what they're doing. They're basically just expanding the universe of The Sims is what they're doing with The Sims 4 and everything mobile. And they're going to kind of create a social network just a social network for The Sims community is what they're doing.
So what is it, Assassin's Creed Infinity?
I mean, well, we'll probably never see Infinity. I'm gonna be honest.
After you're talking Shadows, I'm talking Infinity. Infinity is like the hub thing. Well, I guess with Shadows, dude.
We're never gonna see Infinity. It's never seeing the light of day.
I don't know.
It's not gonna see the light of day.
Dude, I have a feeling. Super
soft launch of Outlaws. Super soft.
Hear me out. This is it. This is how it happens, Eli. This is how it happens. Microsoft is going to buy Ubisoft next year.
100%. I don't know. I say that. I actually don't think it's going to happen. And I'll give you a good reason why. Because it is a failing
their sales
studio.
Are crazy. No, that doesn't matter.
100%.
Are you kidding me?
100%. 100%. 100%.
Bro, No.
100%.
No.
Dude.
No.
Did you know right now? All right, so you watched the video. You watched the video, right? So there's a video that just came out recently to everybody that's listening.
You're telling me it's a failing studio when Microsoft still owns 343? Shut up.
He said, shut up. Dude.
343 hasn't made anything successful since their acquisition, and they're still holding on to it and giving them money to make more Halos. Shut up.
That's,
dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Assassin's Creed at least makes something worth of its effort.
That's that's true.
Halo Infinite needed to do one thing, and that was make a BR, and they didn't even do that.
So Star Wars Outlaws, as of late August, was estimated that they had made about $800,000 in sales.
Go figure, they're giving it away with GPUs, dude.
Yeah.
They literally gave it to me for free.
And so Outlaws is selling just terribly. And Ubisoft is now currently banking on Black Friday to turn that around.
Yeah,
which it's not because nobody wants to buy the game. Like, nobody wants to own it.
I wasn't going to buy Outlaws until it went on sale because
You were going to buy it?
Here's what I've heard, though. Here's my reasoning. You're going to understand this as soon as I've heard a lot that it's Uncharted in space, and I love Talos. No, but I love Uncharted. I really do.
He says Talos.
Love Talos. Brothers, sisters of Skyrim.
I wasn't ready.
Sisters of Tamriel. Or whatever he says. Dude.
I love Talos. It's nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, but I love Uncharted, and anything that is remotely close to Uncharted, I will give a chance. I will. And, I may have turned the game on the second I got through setting up my settings, my power went out, and I thought it killed my whole computer.
I'd have pooped. I would have...
Sure, DTE showed up moments later, and I felt better.
Yeah. But... He said in the interim.
I didn't feel good when we got a text that said the power wouldn't come back on until 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that one's tough.
But it was back on shortly after, and I did play Outlaws for like 5 minutes, and then I remembered Cyberpunk was on my computer. And I shut that crap off instantly.
You are the prime example, Jacob. You just explained it. You tried to play the game, and it was you literally were not having fun. You were like, Cyberpunk.
No, I didn't give it here. I face a dilemma that if I have Skyrim or Cyberpunk on my computer, that's all I'm playing. I don't care what else there is. If it's there, it's being played, but it's getting modded first. And I have spent literally 20 minutes playing the actual game of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Since I got this GPU, I think it's just all mods. Yeah. It's just all mods.
Yeah. I mean, Cyberpunk, dog. Cyberpunk Outlaws? I mean, like, there's an easy winner.
There is no. I was in this club scene in the beginning of Outlaws. And it literally feels like a third-person Cyberpunk. And Lindsay was even across the room and was like, Are you playing Cyberpunk?
Damn.
Like, no, but it's got that vibe.
I will say.
It looks really good. It feels cool. I don't really like the cinematic bars they've got.
Yeah. Listen, we learned that lesson with the evil within. Get rid of it. Stop with the black bars. Dude. I remember playing The Evil Within when it first dropped, and they had like 3-inch black bars top and bottom.
Yeah, that's how they are with Outlaws.
Get it out of here.
16:9 crap.
But then with The Evil Within, people modded it, fixed it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go play the game now.
Right.
And it was great. The Evil Within was phenomenal. Guess what?
Outlaws, don't care. I can't really fault Outlaws like that though, because Horizon Zero Dawn I think it was Zero Dawn. Had the camera over the left shoulder, and you couldn't change it.
Dog, see, listen.
And when you ADS'd with your bow, it went to the right side. But the second you let up,
time out.
Back to the left it went.
Listen,
I hated it, I couldn't play the game. I literally tried like 5 or 6 times. Every time I'd play it for a couple hours and be like, I can't do this anymore. And I don't install it.
That makes me feel really bad for people that are like left-handed, right? And they're like, that would be what they're used to.
No, but hear me out. Most games you can switch the camera all across the shoulder.
That's what I was about to say.
Even in the second one, you could do that. For some reason, they just never patched it in.
That's dumb.
And they suck because of it. And they're going to remaster the game. And how much you want to bet?
It'll be in it.
For, I think if you own the game on PlayStation, it costs $10 to upgrade. Which, I mean, not bad. But also,
I take that for a remaster.
I shouldn't have to pay $10 to look over the other side of my character's shoulder. Come on. That's like paying $5 for horse armor.
Dude, both of us are so...
I've done that.
We are so critical of video games. And neither
Hear me out, though. No, I have a perfectly valid explanation for why.
Why?
I don't care.
Because
if you're going to sell a game for $70, it better have the same features as all the other $70 games. Otherwise, you're not giving me the same amount of content.
That's valid, actually. That's a valid argument.
If I can look over both shoulders in GTA, but I can't do that in something else, hey,
yeah, but how are you gonna have it over the left shoulder, and then when you actually ADS, it's on the right? That doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
That's the monkey, dude. The monkey meme. Oh, no. He said that. No.
Dude, yeah, I hate it.
I'm dying.
I hate it.
All right, so back to Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed, right?
Dude, they're going to take Yasuke straight out the game.
So there was a guy on YouTube that actually got in touch with multiple current developers with Ubisoft and ex-developers with Ubisoft. And basically, have you ever seen the meme of the dog that's in the room sitting at a table with a coffee cup and the entire room's on fire, right? That's Ubisoft right now. Just this is fine. This is fine. It is. Dude,
how did nobody see this coming?
Did you see in the video?
I've said this for years that the game they were gonna fail. Ever since Odyssey, it's just been going down.
Dude, so people were getting in trouble at the offices at Ubisoft for responding to emails without adding an exclamation point at the end of a sentence or like a smiling emoji. They were getting in trouble. They were getting in trouble for not being positive individuals. Like, dog, that's psychotic. That's,
I mean,
you're gonna get mad at somebody because their email didn't come across as excited?
Yeah, how are you not gonna have the Aryan bloodline within you?
Dude,
come on.
What, dog?
It's Nazi Germany over at Ubisoft, dude.
Like, that video is horrifying because they're saying the studio right now is suffering because of toxic positivity.
And
dog,
I don't.
What?
My thought behind the whole thing is that Ubisoft was the first company, and hopefully the only company, to go, all right, to avoid getting any sort of critique or harsh criticism from our fans for not being PC enough, we're going to go completely overboard and be inclusive on everything. That way we can have a completely broad, open dialogue, and this whole thing, everything they do, it can't take critique because you can be whatever you want to be.
I mean,
because of that, honest, Odyssey failed because Odyssey gave the whole team the ability to just toss the whole story out the window for whatever they wanted to do, which was make a Greek god game. Cool. Sucked.
Not Assassin's Creed.
Here we go with Valhalla. Let's rein it in a bit, but also let's make the Animus kind of do whatever it wants to do in this game, and then also kind of throw the story out the window. And also, we did like the Greek god thing a little bit, so let's just take the whole baseline of everything.
It's fine.
And just do whatever we want.
I mean, right now, like, if I'm being completely honest, there is the speculation going around that, what is his name?
Well, here's the thing. That's what I was getting to. With Shadows now, they've reached the point where they're so inclusive, they went and they were like, they found the only African-American in Japan because they were going to run with that dialogue.
That's true.
And then they just fairy-tailed the whole thing for the sake of having this black samurai.
Yeah. I mean,
and they botched the whole thing, stealing the wrong cultural aspects of everything.
Dude, they're taking stuff like architecture from China, and they're like,
and they took stuff from like One Piece.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like
a catastrophe.
And that was just them trying to be inclusive.
But
so they didn't get shot down.
Dog, who cares that the samurai is black? Like, why are we getting so mad, dog? Like,
it wasn't really that. It was more so that there was this story that they completely just like. There wasn't enough detail for them to go off of this, and it is offensive to that culture. And they then they bit the bullet and went, but we have somebody who's with the culture advising us. Turns out. Wasn't a good person, definitely wasn't a good company to be working with for this cultural, correction.
Yeah.
And that's where everything went downhill. Because now the whole of Japan is trashing on Ubisoft. All of Ubisoft's fans are also going, yo, you lie.
Dude, if Ubisoft pulled out of the Tokyo Game Show like literally 2 days before it happened. In I think it would have been a catastrophe, and it's like that's why I say I don't know if Shadows is gonna make it out. Like, I legitimately don't.
It will because Mirage came out, and Mirage originally, the whole basis of Mirage was to be an NFT simulator. You were supposed to be buying and selling literal NFTs through Ubisoft, and then last minute they go, oh, we can't do that, so they cut tons of content. And then went, we're going to return to our roots, and it's going to be pretty restricted, but, we've got a really cool story to tell. And they just put it out a couple months later. And it was bugged. It was broken. Nobody wanted it, and they sold it for $40.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Shadows is going to do it, dude. Like, I really don't.
I think.
And they're trying. You mean to tell me there's the word going around right now is that they're just trying to completely rework the story. They have to completely rework the story of the game if they were it was either they just had the samurai, he was a black samurai, and they were just like, we're leaving it at that. The backstory doesn't matter. It's just that. If that were the case, they wouldn't have to rework everything. Otherwise, I see them having to rework half of the entire game, and it's supposed to be coming out the beginning of next year.
I heard
it's not happening.
February is just a placeholder date, and that's not actually the expected release date.
And my point is, if it gets pushed back again, it's not going to hit you.
That's not true, because Cyberpunk literally did the same thing. Literally the month of its release, on its second delay, they pushed it back.
I think Cyberpunk got delayed more than twice, dude.
I'm saying there was a point where it literally got to December. And they were like, or I think it was November. They were like, it's coming out in 2 weeks. And then like 2 weeks before, they were like, we're pushing it back, and it's going to be a couple months. And that was weeks.
Hey, listen.
And now look at it. It could happen again.
One of the greatest games of all time.
Will it?
Not from Ubisoft. Not. No, he said probably not. It's Ubisoft.
But also, here's the thing. I think people have kind of, because Ubisoft has been around the way it has, we all got Assassin's Creed at a really good time, but nobody ever said Ubisoft was Rockstar. Ubisoft has never made a GTA comparable video game.
No, not at all.
Never.
No.
Ubisoft makes A-tier games that have a lot of fun stuff,
what did you
but
just say?
Very repetitive. A-tier.
No,
not S-tier.
Quadruple A-tier, brother.
Yeah, sure.
Quadruple A-tier, dog.
Sure, but 3 of those cancel each other out.
Yeah, you're right.
But Ubisoft has never, ever put a... Look at Assassin's Creed 2. Look at the character movement. We dealt with it because at the time, that was the best we had.
It was better than AC1. 100%.
But what I'm saying is, Ubisoft has always had flawed games. Always.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It has always been flawed. Like, consistently every year been flawed.
Yeah.
And everybody's just
accepted it.
Still bought the game. And look at Unity. Dude, I was playing Unity. We were talking about a couple weeks ago about how you said Unity was fixed. Dude, I was climbing a building Unity, and I mean, I glitched so hard through that building, I was on the other side. I was climbing up the side, and my guy dipped down to the corner, went through the street, and then I was on the other side of the building.
It's fine.
They're still very broken.
Tell
I'll
me
still
Unity
play the
doesn't.
crap.
Tell me Unity doesn't actually.
I'm gonna
look
go
phenomenal.
play it after this and crank the settings
Look,
and send you pictures.
Great. Unity looks
it
crazy.
Does. And like I said, if they had just kept that engine and, refined their story to be, a couple cities with that engine,
could have been wild.
Like Assassin's Creed 2 had Tuscany and Venice and Florence. They could have done, a ton of stuff. Even with Shadows, they could do that. If it was just a smaller map, they could focus more detail on things. But,
I don't think
Ubisoft,
it's gonna see the light of day.
I think it will. But I think it'll probably be the last one.
They literally had to hire a company to investigate what was going on.
Well, I could tell you what's going on.
Jake said,
"Hello, I like money." They got Eugene Krabs running the thing, dude.
Yeah.
Pearl is the one yelling at everybody to put exclamation points and smiley faces
exactly
on the emails,
dude.
dude.
That's exactly it. 100%.
What's a salad? Dude. That's somebody making a katana and
it's so bad.
Dude, Alexa just started talking to me.
I'd be very excited to experience it because it looks
I have hope.
Okay. It looks
I have hope.
Okay. Character movement looked wonky, but it looks okay.
But this
been wanting this for Assassin's Creed for literally 10 years. So.
And that's why I know it's still going to come out, because this is their saving grace, and I don't think they are going to let it not come out, because people have wanted it for so long.
This game has to come out. It has to work.
No, it doesn't, because they're still working on a Black Flag remaster. So if this doesn't, that will be it. They'll just start remastering their old games.
I'd play it.
We'll just get the Ezio trilogy.
I was gonna say,
and
give it to me remastered. I'll play it because I'm a simp, dude.
Dude, I'll play the farts out of Assassin's Creed 2 again.
Sit here, took a whole episode to rag on remasters, but guess what? You give me that, I'll play it. I'll buy it.
Dude,
I hate myself.
That's one of the few. That's one of the few games, like Assassin's Creed 2, for how monumental it was, deserves a remaster. That game,
all three of them.
Yeah, for Ezio himself, one of the literally most important gaming characters
of all time.
Yeah, even though
gaming characters.
Yeah,
of all.
Yeah.
He's top 5 for
easily
sure.
Deserves a remaster.
His story was
wild, dude. You don't even know the half of it,
dude. Yeah, I can't even remember
playing that game as an adult now.
Yeah,
dude, made me like Ezio way more, but also made me realize just how all of his story is just vengeance. That's the whole point. And then he kills everybody, and he goes, "All right, yeah, I guess it was pretty pointless for me to do that, considering I was just a pawn in this whole thing."
Dude, they slaughtered his family. Why not? Come on, dude. Why not?
Yeah, well,
why not?
That's what you get.
But Ezio's character is just
solid. No, really,
chef's kiss, dude.
Deserves it. Deserves a remaster.
For real. Top five characters of all time in video games. Top 5.
Top 5. Easily.
Easily. For sure. Yeah, no, his character is just great. Top 5.
Put it on the Unity engine, dude. Oh my gosh. Imagine Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, but with the engine of Unity.
I can't, dude. I can't.
In other news,
with the Tokyo Game Show happening, right? There's been some announcements, but the biggest one for me, there's 2 games right now in specific that I am dummy excited for. One being, obviously, we already talked about it in this episode. It's Silent Hill 2, and it's coming out in a week. Dummy excited. Number 2, And like I kind of like a lull happened since I finished the game, but like, dude, watching the stuff that they showed for Death Stranding 2.
Oh, I know, right, dude? It looks.
How does he make his games look almost real?
There is a weird
How
uncanny valley part of his games that
all of them
have an essence to them that feels really
But
artificial, but then it's like, man,
so real, dude.
It's like
they look so real.
A facade just lightly over everything that makes it feel fake, but then it's like, dude, man, if I could just turn that off, it would look real. It's just like if I could just turn that one little thing off, it would look so real.
All right. For perfect example is when I played Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which was the prologue. Prologue, right? Prologues before. Yes, the prologue to
you mean the prelude?
Whatever you want to call it, dude. It is prior to Phantom Pain. When I played Ground Zeroes, I didn't know what to do because the game, every single one of Hideo Kojima's games looks I'm throwing this out there. They look better than anything Rockstar can do. 100%.
I can agree with that, but I know why that's the case.
100%. All right. And Metal Gear Solid 5 came out in 2015, and that game looks the functionality of everything
really good, yeah.
That it looks, the thing can play on a 360, dog, and it looks phenomenal. How? And
no
then
TAA. That's
dude,
how.
Dude,
TAA ruined games.
Death Stranding, the amount of mechanics in that game, the entire game, you're a delivery boy.
I mean, and it's not just that great. It's fun, but it's not that great.
Doug, where are you? Huh?
Have you played Skyrim? No, Death Stranding is lots of fun. It is a cool game, but it is not much beyond a package delivery service.
It won Game of the Year.
Of course it did, because Hideo Kojima is like MF Doom.
He's a god amongst men when it comes to video games.
That's exactly it. He's like MF Doom, where it's like, yeah, look at him do his thing. That's crazy. Here's an award. Keep doing it. We like it. Looks great.
Like it. He says we like it.
It's like if he was the guy pioneering like VR headsets. We'd be like, it's great. Keep doing it. We're not going to use it quite yet, but when you get to that point, we'll be around.
Dog, if just
and that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're getting. That's exactly what we're getting. Exactly. And he is pushing that, and that's what everybody's going to look at and go, oh yeah. Remember what he did a couple years ago? Let's do that.
Mechanically, though, that game did things unlike any game I have ever played in my entire life.
I just remembered what game launched on the Shad PS4.
What?
PT.
Oh. Prime example. Dog. Prime example.
Yeah, that's what they got to start up on the Shad PS4 emulator.
Doug.
Rest in peace to whoever was trying to hold on to their PlayStation to sell it, hey?
Oh, yeah. So, who cares now? Sorry. We can play it on PC.
Yeah. Yeah, Hideo Kojima's got great games, but also, how are you going to put Troy Baker into your game? Because, like, dude, he's in every game. Let him just be Joel at this point.
Dude. Everything about Death Stranding, I like. Listen, on the surface, I completely understand that the entire game was the entire, like, every ounce of the game, you are a delivery boy. That is it.
Yep.
But mechanically, and the story, dog.
Maniacally?
The first season of The Walking Dead is like the only game of all time to ever make me cry, right? The end of Death Stranding, when I had to bring BB to the incinerator, I was like, there's no way. Well, I was like, no, it's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen. And then like halfway through and the music started playing and they make you literally walk all the way to the incinerator. Hurt my soul, brother. Why?
You ever play Red Dead Redemption 2?
I don't think it could do it, dude. Dude. Even with like John and Red Dead 1, like, cool. He died.
You gotta play Red Dead Redemption 2.
Dude.
No.
Death Stranding 2?
If you're telling me that ending got to you,
bananas.
You gotta play Red Dead Redemption 2, because there are parts of that game that are so good.
This is so good.
Dude.
No, so...
It's leagues beyond Death Stranding. End-wise, story-wise, hear me out. If you're listening, you know. Leagues beyond. Dude, there is a point at the end of Red Dead Redemption... Dude, there is a point at the end of Red Dead 2 that's like, oh, no. But it's like, not one time, not 2 times, but like 3 times in a row. Like one after another, right at the end of the game. And it's just like, nah.
But here's the thing, right? Right?
It ain't a BB going into an incinerator, but...
It didn't win Game of the Year, dog.
I'm pretty sure that's because of when it came out. Alright, if that's the case, dude, God of War is the most linear game I've ever played in my entire life.
Dude, I was like, yeah, that's valid.
Have you... Dude, what? God of War was literally just a reskin of The Last of Us, and they were like, wow, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
It literally lost to God of War.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's because of when it came out. It was literally because of when it came out. Because it came out in the fall.
Fair. That's not
like at the end of fall.
You're saying okay, time of year.
Yeah, I don't think
not the. I was like, I thought you were trying to compare it to like it came out in the same year God of War, and I was like, so no. God of War just won, dude. You're saying just like the time frame in which it came out in the year.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I think at least.
Because God of War looked crazy. Don't get me wrong. God of War looked crazy, but like you said, very linear. But I think people were just very excited about it because it was a completely different twist on something that has always had the same. It was always the same.
Red Dead Redemption 2 sold 64 million copies, and God of War only sold 23. So
I mean, yeah, it's
sucks.
It's Rockstar, dude.
Sucks. I hate God of War. Dude. I stand on that hill. I hate God of War.
You play God of War?
Played it, hated it. Hey, dude, rather play Batman. I'd rather play Batman with that fight style. Hey, give me the same 4 fight animations and then reskin The Last of Us.
The old ones.
Oh, sure. Cool
like the ones
games.
That came out on like the PS2 and the PS3.
Those game of year worthy. The new one? Hey, I've played The Last of Us like 4 times. Huh. Crazy. If I have to hear Kratos say boy one more time.
Boy. Yeah.
I think I forgot that kid's name. I've only heard him being called boy so many times.
Isn't it Atreyu or something like that?
I don't know. I straight up don't know.
Let's see. Kratos' son's name. Let's see. Yeah, Atreyu. Atreyu. Sorry.
I thought it was Ellie.
But back to what I was saying, right? 2 games I'm excited for: Silent Hill 2, and then at the Tokyo Game Show Awards. The Tokyo Game Show. Dude, Death Stranding 2 looks bonkers.
Ghost of Yote.
Looks bonkers.
I
didn't even get to play the Ghost of Tsushima, and
I didn't even finish it.
Bonkers, dude.
That was another game that
That's
I just
fact.
got sick of doing the same thing because it was literally like ride here.
But it looks beautiful.
All right, but in the middle of it, you're gonna fight these dudes here,
But
and
looks
then you're just
beautiful.
gonna keep riding, and then you're gonna get into a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great, but also so does Cyberpunk.
Let's see. What's coming out? Oh, wait. Death Stranding is coming out next year?
Guess what?
Or is it coming out this year?
Skate 4 early access starts next fall.
What?
Like the beginning of the launch of everything, I believe. They kind of leaked it during one of their calls.
Dude, listen. I was going to say, I was like, Death Stranding 2 is releasing next year? It's definitely not getting Game of the Year because we all know what it is.
Dude.
GTA
Fable.
6. Oh. Fable.
In my book.
Brother, what?
In my book.
Baloney. I'm so excited for
It's
Fable.
two different books. In my fairy tale book, Fable.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
In my nonfiction, GTA.
GTA. He said on the Fable side, I mean on the fantasy side over here.
On the lore side,
Fable.
well, we're not getting Elder Scrolls 6, so it's definitely Fable.
Yeah, Fable. I'm very excited for Fable.
Dude,
Death Stranding 2.
I can't wait.
Dummy excited for Death Stranding 2. Hideo Kojima is crazy. That man launched a $1,700 jacket for Death Stranding. $1,700. They sold out. Sold out.
Did you see you could get the Silent Hill jacket?
What do you mean? Dad bought it for me for my birthday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I said, what do you mean? When he told me, I was like, all right, I'm not going to buy it myself then. Like, I was going to buy it. Like, when they announced that they were officially doing a licensed jacket, I was like, I got to get it. I have to get it.
Yeah.
So, that happened. Dang. Video games are crazy. I still got more video game topics to talk about, but we're already, dude, we're there. So.
Yeah. What happened? Well, who music?
Listen, dude. I've been so excited for music over the past couple of weeks, right? So, like with the stuff with Linkin Park, I've been loving it. I don't know if you listen to the Heavy as a Crown, right? But
who?
They released another song.
Oh, I didn't even.
Doug.
No.
Within 24 hours, the video had it was like over, I think it was 12 million views in less than 24 hours.
You know what I think I've learned?
It's got 33 million right now, and it's been 5 days.
I think I don't like Mike Shinoda singing.
You need to listen to Heavy as a Crown then, because he's rapping.
Yeah.
And Doug.
And this is where I've already been.
Peak.
I've already said the music would be good if it was written for their new vocalist.
And it
right?
is. It
and
is.
And I listened to the first single they put out. If Mike Shinoda just wasn't on that song,
because he can't sing. I mean, no.
He sounds like an AI.
He does. I shouldn't say he can't sing, but it's his own flavor, I guess. But
no way, it's a League of Legends anthem. Ah, it is, man.
But the music
video, this is no different than Avenged Sevenfold coming back after the Rev died and just making Call of Duty tracks. No, dude, it is. It is. They're about to turn into Metallica. No.
Dude, they're about to turn into Metallica. No, 100% not. But dude, this song slaps. All right. So I thought Emptiness Machine was great. This song times 12.
Dude, I just heard Mike Shinoda singing in this song. You lied to me.
No, does he sing?
Yeah, he does.
He's straight rapping. And
then he breaks out into song and dance.
Song and dance. So, but anyways, with all the music stuff that's been happening recently, and I talked last week about Jacob sending me the scariest link to click in my entire life. And it was John Bellion doing what he does best, and it's showing his process of making a song. And the song released.
Man.
Why is it that when I listen to John Bellion's music, I just want to cry?
Dude, right? And that's what he's going for. He even said it, dude. He said he wants to make the best thing you've ever heard, and if he doesn't, he's not doing what he wants.
This song It's my
It's got
song
crack in the chorus.
My song rec for the week is Kid Again by John Bellion. And there was no way it wasn't going to be. Jacob even said, Jacob straight up said, he said, if it's not your song rec, I'm chiming in.
Yeah.
He's like, because it's got to be. I don't know what to say. He came back.
6 years, dude.
6 years since his last album. Since the last time he had dropped music himself.
Yeah.
And when I
heard some good tunes.
100% when that chorus kicked in, dude, bussin'.
I got the Human Condition thing right here, dude.
I completely forgot you had that.
Signed.
Jacob has a signed copy of the Human Condition.
I don't know where the signature is. Somewhere on here. There it is.
There it is. Dog.
Yeah. You can't see it, but it's there. I've got it.
He said you can't. Dude. I am I'm this so single excited. Song album
of the year of all years at this rate,
dude. I don't understand. He is so talented.
Oh yeah.
I was telling Jacob when listening to the song, because I listened to it right before we started, it is the sample for the song, the actual melody, like the backing track behind John is so simple. He chopped up a sample of a guitar, and then he put like boom bap drums on.
He's always done boom bap kind of drums. He's always had pocketed drums like that.
But then the way he's able to he's able to sonically make his voice work over it. Insane.
Great guy. What a beautiful voice on that guy.
I swear.
I wish I had that voice.
If
I had that voice.
Dude, if there were any song recs, right? Over the time we've done this.
This is the one.
This is the one.
Yeah, like if you're going to listen to a song from anything we've recommended, this is the one.
This is the one. This has got the flavors for everybody. Like,
dude, it is the flavor.
It is, yeah, it is the flavor. Like, it's
all different flavors. Dude, this has got every single one of them.
Transcends music. Like, I don't understand. How he does it.
When Kanye West said he has synesthesia, this is what he meant.
No, he was just talking about John Bellion.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what he's talking about. Dude.
Great song.
Like, I don't even know what else to say about it.
Go listen to it.
Yeah, go listen to it. It's in the playlist as we speak. It's the same thing every week, right? It's in there.
It's in there. Is it in there right now?
It is in there right now.
Can you go check?
Monday.
If you're listening to this right now, go check.
Go check. Go check right now. It's there. If you want to check it out on a playlist, the playlist is quite literally the same name as the podcast, 2 Degrees of Separation. It's playlist over on Spotify if you want to take a look at it. Have we breached 50 songs yet?
We are at 48.
Oh, 2 more weeks.
I've got next week's rec already sorted.
I don't even know what could possibly be, so I'm excited.
I sent it to you yesterday. I've been jamming to it alongside Kid Again. You probably missed it in the text. But
I definitely did.
Dude, Roy Blair's got an album coming out in November. Oh, I'm so excited.
I saw you tweeting about that. I'm
so excited. Oh my gosh. Anyway, dude. Yeah, there's so much good music. It's a good time. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. Games.
Music. 2024 has been crazy.
No Avengers movies coming out, so that's a good time. Thank the Lord. That means good movies are probably being made right now.
So I opened my phone up for like 2 seconds and looked at my news feed, right? And it just straight up says, Silent Hill 2 copies seem to have leaked ahead of release.
Well, it's not a GTA trailer, but it'll do.
It's the game.
Yeah.
The game. Well, anyways, round off this week, right? That's it. Yo, go check out the playlist. 2 Degrees of Separation. Kid Again by John Bellion. Flavor of the week, 100%. Possibly flavor of the year because it's
all different flavors.
Banging.
Great flavor. Great flavor. Some would say the best flavor. Look at us. Look at us making these songs. Look at us with our boom bap and our chitty chitty bang bang.
Why does it
look at this American tune? Listen to it. I'd love to be a kid again. Wouldn't you love to be a kid? Ice cream, all different flavors. Mint chocolate. Whatever you want,
My
dude.
cheeks hurt. He says whatever you want, dude. So, anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I desperately want to go max out my settings in Unity and then go, and go back to Cyberpunk.
I know that's what's about to happen. I know it.
I literally installed Kingdom Come, GTA 5, GTA 4, maxed everything out, uninstalled every single one of them.
Dang.
Opened them up, went, oh yeah. Closed Kingdom Come, uninstalled it. Literally looked at Lindsay. I was like, I didn't even want to play that.
Doug, what?
There's something I love about just being able to max out settings and going,
and then he's like,
oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. It's like getting glasses and going, oh, and then take them off and put them back. It straight up is. I'm so bad about it, dude. The only game I care about playing consistently is like Red Dead Redemption 2, Skyrim, and Cyberpunk. Those 3 are the only few I care.
Dude, there's no
even
way.
An ounce about playing.
I'm playing Dead Rising 4. Dude.
I saw that. Oh, I got Baldur's Gate again. I got some mods for that. I am like this giant now. I'm this
last night.
Well, not with me.
No, we were awake until 4 a.m. playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, I was awake until 3 playing Cyberpunk.
And I just look over and Kristen just raises her arms. 4 a.m., dude. Baldur's Gate 3.
Sick invite.
Well, hey, listen. Actually, fun fact for you. We were in a Discord call with Mommy, right?
Well.
And Kristen was like, she's like, you want to play something? She's like, yeah. And then Kristen goes, yeah, sorry, I want to play Baldur's Gate 3, so you're not invited. She said that's what happened.
Insert Fable death noise.
I swear,
dude.
yeah. Yeah. So, and that was another thing. When we were in voice with Ben the other night, Kristen was talking about that. She was like, whenever Eli hangs out with Jacob, they end up like making just weird noises. She's like, my life is like chaos for the next 3 days. And I was like, listen. And that's what I brought up. I was like, that's because we've played Fable for like half of our lives, and that sound is just comedic as can be.
Never been a better sound, honestly.
Oh, dude. We gotta end this episode, dude. I gotta go put up a fan. We just went and put up a fan. I gotta put up a ceiling fan.
I have nothing to do. I gotta work tomorrow and
same.
Play games.
Let's just not have jobs anymore, right? Sounds tight.
I got a 4 GTA.
Yeah, facts.
With this new card. I gotta pay electricity bill too.
Oh,
for this new card.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it's shutting off all the power in the neighborhood when I turn it on. So, dude, side note, I did put this card in, and I turned everything on, and nothing worked. Like everything turned on, but the card didn't come up on my screen. So I was like, "That's funny."
Why?
So I turned it off, and I just like looked at it. I was like, "That's funny."
Did you not have it plugged into the right HDMI or like display port?
No, I really don't know what happened because I did literally nothing, turned it back on, and it was working. And I was like, you know what? That's just the universe going, remember who's in charge here. Because it quite literally is just the world going, hey, buddy, have fun, but not too much fun.
Yes, indeed. So,
anyways,
song rec of the week, Kid Again.
You know where I'll be.
What?
You know where I'll be.
Oh, what?
Right here.
Yeah, right there.
For the next week.
Playing Cyberpunk.
Playing Cyberpunk, dude. Probably Skyrim, too.
There you go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, song rec of the week, Kid Again, John Billion.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Want to check us out over on the socials? It is at the number 2 DOF separation. Anywhere you can find internet. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Thank you for taking the time out of your week to listen to this podcast. Thank you.
These episodes keep getting longer.
Yeah. And when we first started the podcast and I was telling people that we were doing this, they were like, how long do you think it's going to be? And I was like, in an hour. And they were like, that's it? I was like, dude, what do you mean that's it? And now every episode is like
an hour 30 or more.
It just keeps going. So, yeah, time to wrap it up, dude. But
yeah.
I meant the podcast. Episode 57.
That's it?
Just end it.
All right, well,
Straight
I
up
mean,
just end it.
more time to play games,
Cyberpunk!
Dude.
Yeah. No, we will be back same time next week, Monday. 4 a.m. actually.
4 a.m.
And the only reason I did it was so early is just so people commuting, before work, if you want something to listen to, cool. On your way home from work, guess what? It'll still be there.
Heck yeah.
You just got home, you cleaning around the house? Tight. Guess what? You get to listen to us if you want to. So, appreciate the people that listen to the podcast. People that interact with the polls that we do every week. And look at the gibberish we put on the socials. So, that's about all I got, Jacob. That's it. That's all I got.
Shout out NVIDIA. You got my money.
You got my money.
Yeah.
Shout out NVIDIA. Go check out the playlist 2 Degrees of Separation over on Spotify. You literally won't be let down. Like if you just put it on shuffle. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it straight through. Put it on shuffle. Trust me. Listen to me.
Put it on shuffle for all ages.
All ages. All genres. Like it's
all periods of time.
We're taking it back to the 1600s, dudes. Listen to some Beethoven, baby.
Dude, yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So check out the playlist. I promise you there is something in that playlist that you definitely will listen to. So thank you so much for listening. That's about all I got. Jacob already shouted at NVIDIA. He gave him his money. I mean, he gave them his money. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. And on that note, Jacob, good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good night. Great night. What a beautiful night it's been. What a great time it's been talking for a little over an hour now. Some people say I'm on a tight schedule. I say I make my schedule. I'm the man. Don't you? I'm the man, and That's it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.